Hey guys, back on another video. This video is again about Denay, a 29-year-old from Seattle, Washington, that unalived her 14-year-old by beating him with a extension cord slash HDMI cord. And in this video is her two sisters on her dad's side that's doing the interview about the situation. And they said the same thing that I was saying as far as I believe that the boyfriend helped with this situation. Because, like I was saying, and somebody commented in my comments and said, because I was like, I just can't see a 14-year-old not trying to resist or hold the cord or whatever it is that's being used to abuse him. I couldn't see him not trying to defend himself. Someone was in my comments saying, well, that's not necessarily, some kids are just obedient and this and the third, which I'm not disputing that either, but I'm just saying, logically speaking and thinking logical, like most kids, that's what they do. They resist. So I'm going to jump into this recording for you guys. Stay tuned.
This is the sister.
Yeah, I'm the baby sister.
You're the
There's
baby
three of us.
sister.
Yeah,
Is it Denaya? How do you say her name? Is it Denaya?
Denaya.
Denaya?
Mm-hmm.
And she's 29?
Yes,
How old are you?
29. We're like 3 weeks apart.
Different daddies, different mamas? What?
The same dad, different moms.
Oh, different moms. Okay. Same dad, different moms. Did y'all grow up around each other at all? Grow up together?
Um, well, we didn't know my dad had other kids. So we all just found out about each other around 2018, 19. And my older sister found all of us, and we found out that it was 6 siblings in total. Now, we never knew my dad ever had other kids. Like me, I thought I was the only child till I was 21.
You thought you were the only child. You didn't know. Okay. Right now, it's all just alleged in this charge. She's been charged with taking the life of her son. Is this your sister, Kia? Is that her?
Yeah.
And how old are you, Kia?
30.
You're 30. Okay. I'm trying to figure out, and I'm sure everybody wants to know, what caused all this? Because this is what I read. This is what I have. Is that your sister, Denaya, right? I said her name right?
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't even the legal guardian. There's an aunt from the news. This is what the news said. There's an aunt that's the legal guardian, and Denaya was supposed to send the child back. Try to be as quiet as you can, just because I'm hearing tapping or something. But Denaya, she was supposed to send the child, her son, back to the aunt. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not the legal guardian. Is that true?
Yeah, she's only not the legal guardian because she got pregnant at 14. And once she got pregnant at 14, she was taken from her mom and put in the system. And they gave the baby to her aunt.
Where's the biological father at?
He's around. He is in the boy's in my nephew's life. We was just talking to him recently, and he's crushed by it. He's crushed by it. But he never thought, she would do something crazy like this.
Okay, he's crushed by it. Was he involved at all?
No. No. My sister has she has a different boyfriend. She's not with Jameer's dad.
Okay. So he was never. So this other guy that I saw, Khalid, what's his name?
Khalil.
He has children with Denaya.
Yeah. Her oldest is not his son. The other 3 kids, the 6-year-old, 4, and the 5-month baby, is Khalil's.
Okay. All right. And how old is he?
Khalil,
Yeah.
I believe Khalil is 20, 29, 28.
Okay. He's around the same age as her. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
Khalil, hold on. Let me try to bring her back up and see. Folks, two sisters of the story I did the other night, Denaya Young, who took the life of her oldest son over him not doing his chores. Was that really the reason why, from what y'all have gathered?
Um, so
Let's be real.
me and my sister been doing our own investigation because all this that we're hearing, it don't seem right. Like since we found out, we didn't heard three different stories. One from the public, one from my sister, and one from Khalil. All their stories like don't add up. It's not the same story. So I don't know if that's the real reason why she did it. I know for a fact that she didn't do it by herself. Like she couldn't have beat him for 3 hours by herself. An hour,
That's a lot of
huh?
that's a lot of stamina.
Yeah. And we know our sister, she don't have that much stamina. So
Is she thin? How much does she weigh about? How much does she weigh?
We're about the same. We're all about the same weight.
yeah. So like 185.
How tall is she?
5'7".
So you think that he was probably part of it? Because he was the only one there besides the other children, according to the news.
Yeah. And since we've been gathering like all the information, talking to him, I didn't call him in a few lies. Like,
What kind of lies?
the video that they got surfing of like recording the house in the scene with the police all outside, it was a window broke. And when we talked to Khalil, he said that he broke the window to get back in the house to get some stuff after the police left. But we all see clearly that that window was already broke.
And the circle's like this big, and the door is across the way.
The
Yeah.
window was already broke. Wait, hold on. You're saying the window was broke like in the past?
I think the window broke during the altercation because my sister just moved in that apartment 2 months ago. But
And what did
Khalil,
he say about the window?
he said that after they gathered the evidence and they left, he said he went back to the house to go back in the house to get some stuff and he broke the window to unlock the door. But when the police and everybody was there, the window was already broke.
Hmm.
And if you had to get in the house through the window, why you ain't break the whole window?
Yeah, it was
How did you
like a
get to
little
the
like
door?
it
That
was
hole.
all
The
went
doors.
or something like the hole was small.
So
Okay.
that just don't.
How long
That
your
window was
sister
just
been? How
rough.
long
Why?
your sister living with him? Because they got 3 kids together. And the oldest is
Oh, they've
6,
been
right?
together. They've been
Mhm.
together for maybe 6 to 7 years now.
What makes you think that he would have something to do with it? Because I mean, it's been all these years. He's never harmed his own children.
That's that's what we're
Because
trying
y'all
to
don't think
figure
y'all
out.
sister was capable of doing this alone. Okay, so why would you think that he's capable of it?
It's so many stories that we have in our head. Like we don't know if she whooped him over chores. We don't know if my sister and her boyfriend were fighting and he tried to jump in and stop it. But it still don't add up to why he have all these marks on his body. So it's just
Wait a minute, he has a lot of marks on his body.
yeah, our nephew, yeah.
No, I'm
The
talking. Oh, I
baby.
thought you were. I thought you was talking about Khalil. Okay.
Oh no, 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 no.
And what makes me feel like he's like, I don't know, it's pissing me off because you're a man and you're watching this little boy get his ass. Why didn't you help him? Like,
That's what we've been trying to figure out. I've been asking that question for a long time. What kind of a man was this man that your sister was involved with if that's what his character was? Was he hold on. Let's really get into the deep dive. Was he working or is he working? No.
I don't think he was working.
Okay, he's not working. He don't even work. How do they make income? Does she get child support from the oldest? Does she get child support from the oldest? Because I don't think she can, because she's not the legal guardian, right?
Yeah, no, she can't. No, she's not getting child support.
Okay, she was getting no child support. Okay, so how's she getting money? What does she do? What was she doing?
No, it's more like a state assistance. If you stay in a shelter, you can get help through like state assistance and stuff.
Okay,
like that,
she was getting government subsidy for rent and probably food stamps.
Yeah.
All right. You sure don't look it from the pictures that I saw of her. It looked like she was doing okay. Y'all sure do know how to hide it well.
Hey, don't say y'all. Don't say y'all.
Please don't, because this got us wrapped up in a lot of shit. I can't sleep at night because of all this everybody's talking about.
Well, now it's time to get it off your chest, right? Now it's time to put, because here's the thing. Here's the truth of the matter is we're never going to know exactly what happened because there was another party that was involved that's no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
We're never going to know. So the best we can know is from the family, from us putting everything together, from y'all statements about her. Hold on a second, though, because I got some questions. It was reported that, or she said, I want to know what y'all know about this. She said to the police that she had put her hands on him recently, before all this happened. Mm-hmm. Like bad. Because I read it the other night.
It's shocking to us because ever since we found out we were sisters, we call each other every day. We FaceTime every
How
day.
long ago did you find that out, though?
What, that we were sisters?
We found out we were sisters like a week before she did this.
What?
We already knew
you didn't
we were sisters, but we went on a show and they did our DNA test just to like let us know, like, okay, you guys are real sisters with our dad. But we already knew we were sisters. We all look alike.
And even y'all two, remind me, y'all two have different moms also, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all have different moms.
Dang, your dad, how many kids do your dad have?
He got 7, but the oldest one passed away.
So he has 6 living, but he has 7.
How many girls?
Just us 3.
Just us 3. We're just missing Denaya.
What if she gets the death penalty for this?
I mean,
I don't think the state has a death penalty, but I think
you might be right.
I'm scared for her to go to prison because they don't take that lightly when you abuse or hurt women or children. Innocent, like, how? Please explain how. Like, I need to see how.
We didn't even know she was put in jail for like, I want to say like 3 days before we actually found out.
Yeah, and 3 or 4 days because we're looking for her for like a week.
Yeah, she disappeared and we didn't.
Wait. So y'all didn't know what had happened, any of this stuff. Y'all didn't know any of this when it happened, like the day of, the next day?
No.
Did y'all find out from the news? How did y'all find out?
Like,
yeah.
We were already looking for her because Destiny's daughter, her birthday was coming up. So like I was trying to call her to do a group FaceTime to say happy birthday to my niece. And Danae's not answering like for days. And I'm like, I'm asking Destiny, have you talked to your sister? Have you talked to her? I don't know where she's at. Like, this is not like her. And like, as like days go on, I think until like February 2nd or February 3rd, that's when we found out. Maybe it was February 4th, but I know we found out.
How did y'all find out? How did y'all find out?
Opening social media and seeing my face, but that's not my face.
What do you
It's
mean?
like I open social media and I see my sister's face surfacing everywhere, but we look alike. So I'm like scared because why is somebody posting my picture, but it's not my picture when I realize it's not me? And I'm reading it like first I got a phone call before I even opened Facebook. Like, but when I opened Facebook and I opened everything, all social platforms, it's the first thing right there as soon as you open it. But I got a call at like 7 in the morning before I was on the way to work, and I called Destiny. I hung up on the person that called me and told me to open Facebook. I open Facebook, I see it, I hang up on him and call Destiny. Like I found her. Do you want to know where she's at? She's in fucking jail.
So you found out through
I'm gonna send
social
it to your
media. You
phone right
found out through
now because
social media. You found out through social media.
I
Both of
got a
y'all.
phone call before I got a
Who
phone call.
called you though? Who was the phone call from? Who was the phone call
My
from?
cousin, my cousin came over to my house and we all got into an altercation with my sister, which is how he knows her. So when he seen that, he tagged me in and said, I don't, is this who I think it is? And I didn't respond for like 10 minutes. And he started blowing my phone up. And I'm like, why you keep calling me? I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get ready for work. I'm half asleep, like just woke up. So I answered the phone. He was like yelling at me, like, look at your fucking phone. I'm like, okay. So I look at it and that's when I seen it all over everywhere, every social platform. I hung up on him and called Destiny.
Okay. What
And
kind of
it's just been
mother?
heartbreaking
I
ever
want to
since
know.
because
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
actually it was just heartbreaking ever since because everybody is attacking her and she's trying to tell me and Destiny like she didn't do this, but you confessed.
Wait,
So
she's telling
sister, it's
y'all.
something.
Wait, so y'all have talked to her since?
Yeah, I have talked to her.
She
And
tried to
she's
call me,
saying
but
that
my
she's
it's
saying to
not
you
going
that
through on
she's
my phone, so
innocent.
she's calling Destiny.
Um, she when I talked to her, uh, she cried for like 10 minutes, and then she
Okay.
was like, "I didn't do this. Like, I have to get back home to my other kids. Like, I cannot be in here. Like, I did not do this. Like, I did not kill my son. Like." And then she told me that I
She
have.
tried
She
to
was like,
say
"I have cameras
the
in my
neighbors
house.
told
Like,
the story.
yeah." She was like, "I have cameras in my house. Like, they need to look at my cameras to see what really happened."
She
So
said the neighbors told this whole narrative story that's all over the article.
I want to know what kind of mother y'all knew her to be. I mean, granted, y'all just really met her.
Well,
I
we live
mean,
together. I'm the one that has the restraining order on her.
yeah,
Y'all live together.
just
We used
just
to live
Kia.
together.
Yeah. How long did you live with her?
It was short every single time. It was no longer than 4 to 6 months both
How long
times.
did you know her?
I met her in 2016, and then we met in person in 2021.
Okay. So you lived with her for what? What would you say? A few years? 2021 is when you actually
Hell no. Hell no, no, no. Every time we lived with her, I lived with her once and she lived with me once. We lived together twice. The first time when she moved in with me, within 3 months, I kicked her out, and that's when the restraining order came. The second time was 2 years later.
Was this
I
before she
moved
had kids?
in with her, moving back. No, she has kids.
This was after she had the kids. That's what you're saying. She must be getting a phone call or something because her phone is cutting out.
Okay, I see that. She had Jameer, she had and the two girls. She didn't have the baby. The baby only 5 months.
Was she with Khalil, the baby daddy? Was she
Yes,
with him?
her and Khalil moved to Washington together.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying when you were living with her, were all y'all living together? He was living with you too?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They left South Carolina and came to Washington.
Okay. Why did you need to put out a restraining order over your own sister? That's already telling me she's dangerous.
She crazy.
Come on, talk to me.
Man.
Because Khalil, the baby daddy, said to the police that he didn't want to get involved because he didn't want to get jumped on. That's what he said.
And I feel him. I feel him 100% because I used to look at Khalil like, you okay, bro? You need some help? But
so she likes to fight. Your sister likes to fight.
Yes, and you're supposed to be my sister. I don't want to fight you because I'm gonna do you in, and I'm gonna embarrass you, and I'm gonna hurt you, and I don't want to do that. So I tried to be the bigger sister and just walk away. And when I went to work that day, I didn't feel like going home, so I went to my mom's house, stayed the night over there. I go back to work because my mom lives 5 minutes from my job at the time. And when I decided to go home the next day because I'm off that weekend, I think I'm just too tired. I'm trying to put my key in, my key not working. Did you really just change my lock? So I'm beating on the door because I can hear the TV. And she comes to the door, doesn't open it, but she's talking to me through the door, talking about why are you at my house? And this is I'm glad that you asked this because this is what I was saying on Karamo before she came out and everybody wanted to bash me and tell me that I'm crazy and I'm delusional. You guys didn't see that part because it got cut out. This girl destroyed my house, changed my locks, and threw my shit outside after me not coming home because I didn't give her attention. She has an issue with attention and controlling things. Then the second time I moved out, or I had to put a restraining order on because she changed my locks and that pissed me off. So I called the police, got her removed, and that's how she was able to get her second house from staying in the shelter after I kicked her out. She went to the shelter, they gave her help, she got her house. Anyways, the second time we lived together, I moved in with her because I had left. I went to Spokane for a few years. I moved back to Seattle. She's in Seattle right by my job. So she tells me I can move in with her. But because I'm not giving her as much attention and she can't control me, she kept my shit and locked me out again. That's when I drew the line. Ain't talked to her since. But the third time
why would hold on a second. So the aunt knew that she was like this. Why did she send the son down there then? See his mama.
The aunt did not know she was like this. The aunt knew she had her baby young, so the aunt stepped in to help out. Never took signed custody over anything like that. The aunt just was the guardian of the boy until he wanted to go home.
Did the aunt know that she was like this, had a temper, crazy, anything?
No, she was just a young teen that had a baby, and the aunt held the baby until she could get on her feet. When she could show that she was on her feet, the boy wanted to go to see his mom. So she sent him out there during the summer, and then she didn't send him back. She wanted to keep him.
This is a tragedy no matter how you spin it. I mean, the lives of so many are affected. Not only y'all. Obviously, her oldest son is gone. Mm-hmm. Then you have the other children that are going to be affected, her other children for the rest of their lives. I don't even think the baby daddy cares. I don't even think he's going to be affected by that. I don't even know if he's going to be affected. Because Shan, she said, great show, Guru. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't even know if he's going to be affected. Because he was fine all this other time. And it sounds like he was afraid of her himself. And he was fine laying up with her. He was fine making babies with her. Mm-hmm. And the way that he was speaking to police about, hey, it's none of my business. I don't have like, what? Yeah, he doesn't even sound like he has all of his sense.
How he is scared. Like, oh, I didn't do nothing because that's not my son. Like, that don't mean anything. Now, what if it was the other way around and that was one of your daughters? Would you have stopped it?
I talked about that when I covered this entire story. I talked about how the fact that this is what happens in the community a lot of times with our women, especially. You get with dudes that don't care about your children that you've had with somebody else. They don't. They don't care about your children. They just there because basically they need a place to stay. You a warm body or whatever. It's some reason that they're there besides they love you and your children so much. That's not the reason. And no, this dude right here, non-working man, but making babies with your sister. You ain't got shit going for himself. I could tell when I saw the picture. I saw the picture of him and her because something about they were both arrested for throwing some water on a doctor.
Yeah, she had went to the hospital. I don't know if she knew, like, I don't know if she was trying to go to the doctor and figure out what was wrong with her, like, mentally, like, not her just being sick. Like, I guess she came to a conclusion, like, okay, something wrong with me, like, I'm crazy, like, and the doctor came in there and told her test results, like, nothing is wrong with you, you're perfectly fine, nothing is wrong with you. And that's when she got mad, and her and Khalil jumped on the doctor.
He was mad over what?
Still don't know to this day because
Hold
that's a
on a
skeleton
second.
that came out when her article.
I lost your microphone, Destiny. Say something. I don't know what I did. I lost your microphone. Hold on. Okay, say something.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. You know, I'm sorry, Kia, say it again. You still don't know because of what? Y'all don't know why she did this?
No, no one still
No.
knows any
The
answer
only
to
thing,
anything. Her skeletons came out when this article came out. More skeletons just kept coming out.
Y'all didn't know about this arrest?
no,
Hmm.
no, we should know nothing. We didn't know nothing about this.
No.
Hmm.
Half of the stuff that's coming out, like what she did in the past, is shocking to us because we didn't know none of this.
We had to we had to go have a conversation with our other brother, which is her brother on her maternal side. We had to have a conversation with him for like, I don't know, it was like 8 hours of him just telling us how he grew up with her. And I was just like stuck,
What'd he
Yeah,
say?
speechless. Like
she was physical with him too. And he said he was getting beat on until he was old enough to defend himself.
he used to go to school and people used to be like, damn, they jumped you again. The whole time he at home getting his ass whooped by his sister.
Justin, they didn't charge him with anything as of now. The baby daddy is not charged
Khalil?
with anything. No.
No, yeah,
No.
not right now.
But these two, if you guys were not here earlier, they believe that he's involved because they don't believe that their
The only
sister could
reason,
have done this. But hold on a second. Y'all are saying y'all don't believe she could have did this, but I
no,
mean,
no, I didn't say she couldn't have did it. I said she couldn't have did it
alone.
by herself.
Okay, alone by herself, right?
Yeah.
But I was gonna say that she could have did this by herself. But I'm saying, however, we got Kia over here, your sister, saying she had to get a restraining order against her. We got
Man,
hold on
I
a
was the
second.
one
Wait. Because I got to give, because some people didn't hear it all. You had to get a restraining order against her. And then the baby daddy, who she was with up until she got locked up recently, he was afraid of her, sounds like.
Yeah.
He didn't want to mess with her. He didn't want to get involved.
Hmm.
So how could y'all think that she's not capable of doing all of this by herself?
It's just, I don't
Because she
know.
didn't implicate him. She has not implicated him.
Why I say she couldn't did it by herself, because it's just confusing. The article say you beat him for an hour. Nobody heard my nephew screaming.
No, it said
Nobody heard the
some
kids
of them say
screaming.
3 hours.
3 hours, even 3 hours. Nobody, the neighbors didn't hear him scream, because I'm pretty sure
the
he was
neighbors could
screaming
have called
loud.
the police within that 3 hours.
Nobody called the police and said, "Oh, I hear a kid keep screaming. Something must be wrong. He must be in danger." No, nothing. Keep screaming. Something must be wrong. He must be in danger. No, nothing. The neighbors
Yes,
say
Lady
they didn't
Shan,
hear
and she
nothing.
did beat up the brother too. Yes, so she was just beating up everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's only a few people she didn't beat up in her family. It's more. Like stories we got,
There's
like
more people she beat up.
man, it's a
It
whole,
was
it's a lot.
I don't know about that, but I know she tried to kill her whole family as a kid.
Yeah. Now we just all found this
She
out.
tried to take all the family.
Yeah, on her
Like you're
mom's
talking
side.
about her own father, her mother.
No, just her
Like
mom's side.
I'm talking about filled the ice tray up with bleach, and when it froze, she asking everybody in the house, "You want a cold drink? You not thirsty? You want something to drink? I can get you something to drink."
How old was she when she did that?
Between 7 and 10, but that's when she first caught her first charge and went to jail because the grandma was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck you keep asking this question for?"
Yeah,
Went to
and
the
they called the
fridge,
police on her.
opened the freezer, called the police when she smelled that bleach.
She's been a nuisance to society, a menace to society. Sounds like since she maybe was born.
I feel like she just had daddy issues and was just lost.
And it's crazy because she hit it so good. Like we would have never thought
Oh yeah,
like
she
shit
put
like
on a
this.
good
Like
act.
she hit it very good. Like
What do you mean she hit it
Good
so
act.
good?
her
She act
crazy.
like
I
she's
mean,
the
Kia
the
seen her
best
crazy
mother.
side because she lived with her. I never seen her crazy side. I didn't know she was crazy, delusional like this. Like when she called my phone and told me that she didn't do this, she didn't kill her son. They need to look at the cameras because she's not supposed to be in here. And when she told me that, I'm just like, it got me lost. Because what you mean you didn't do it? You confessed to the police and told them it was all you. You did it. You went too far. You don't know how many times you hit him. So at this point,
Somebody
she don't
said
even
she
need to
sounds
be.
like the female Michael Myers. Mm, mm.
At this point,
Mm,
I feel like she don't need to be in the a jailhouse. She need to be in a
she
mental
needs to be in an
hospital.
asylum.
Her brain is not there for you to do this to your kid and not remember what you did. Something's mentally wrong in your head.
Mm.
Hmm.
Like it is crazy. Like it's like you beat him, blacked out, and then came to your senses when you was in jail, and now you wondering why I'm in jail. What I do? I didn't kill my son. What are you talking about? Like it was confusing when she told me that. Like
But she's saying it like she's dead ass innocent, so it got us
yeah,
like confused.
like
Like, let me try this video to see if you're telling the truth because I don't know if you're telling the truth. I don't fucking know what happened.
This man, he knows how she is, and he made 3 babies with her.
my thing is talking to Danae's brother on her mom's side. She's the type of person that you tell her no, and she black out